Hello friends, today in this series we are going to learn that what is C programming language and how to do programming in C language. So in this series we will start from the very basic programming, and every program we will do line by line, and we will also understand what each line of the program code says. So for this programming language we will use online platform of programming language, that is we will use ProgrammingViz C programming language. So let's we search here directly ProgrammingViz C programming language. So fine, here is my online editor of C programming language. So let's we start begin programming. So very first line here you are seeing here, the first line is this, which is showing you that online C compiler to C program online. It shows you the comment line. It is also called comment line. Comment line means here we can write anything, so we can change it here my first C program. Okay, we will do very fast but fast by understanding. So here second line says it is the first line is showing you the comment that it is my first C program. This line will not affect, and what will happen, this line will not read by your C compiler, means it is given for user reference. This line is given for user reference only. So the second line is your hash include stdio.h. stdio.h is called header file, and header file is included in our program using hash include stream. That is, hash include says to your compiler that the header file is added in your program, and you can use the related function in your main program. So every code whatever we will write inside main, or every function that we will write inside this main function is written inside a specific header file. So it is compulsory to add the related header file here at the top. So it is stdio.h, that is a standard input output, means for whatever you are doing input and output function using, for that stdio.h is compulsory. Second thing is here your main and this parenthesis, left parenthesis and right parenthesis. So this the main is your left parenthesis and right parenthesis. It is showing there that main is a function. Here is main is your function, and this is main is your standard function. Any C programming language will be written inside this main function here. So here is your starting curly braces, and this curly braces is closed here. So whatever code you will write here, that is inside this curly braces. Fine. Okay, so we understood here that any program will be written inside this main function, inside this curly braces, and whatever function we are using inside this function, main function, that is written inside a header file. So corresponding header file must be included. Fine. So here one program is written again here, given that comment line, write C code here. It is written here, we will write here code. Okay, so printf is a function that is used to write anything on your screen. Fine. So printf is a function by which we can write anything on your screen. So printf, and inside this curly brace, inside this parenthesis, we have used hello world inside double quote. So whatever we are writing inside double quote, that is called one string. So hello world is one string. Fine. So here is hello world, one string is this. So the same thing will be written on your screen. Every line, or we will write here inside main, that is closed by semicolon. So semicolon terminates the line. Fine. So write one more line here, printf, again, thank you for learning. Okay, we have written here, fine, and last at we will give semicolon. Got it? Here we have two lines. Okay, and return 0 is written here. We will see this in later case also. Here we have written int main, so here we will write return 0. It is compulsory. Int main means any function says to return some value. That is why we are giving here return 0. Fine. So if you run this program, then it will show you two lines. Hello world, it is showing here hello world, and thank you. Both the line is showing you in the same line. Why? Because we have not given any line changing. So for this, what you will do, inside this double quote, we will write here \n. \n is called escape sequence characters. It is called escape sequence characters. It will show the impact in our program, but it will not print itself. Got it? It will change your line, but it will not print itself. Got it? So let us run again. Now it will show you two lines, hello world and thank you for learning. Fine. So this is the use of escape sequence characters. Got it? One more escape sequence we can use, that is \t. Suppose you have written thank you for learning. You want to give horizontal space. For that we can give \t, and again before learning we have given \t and one more \t. One \t will give you 5 space. So here if you run this, then you can see that thank you, it is giving 5 space, and for learning it is giving you 10 space. Got it? So printf is used to print everything what you have written inside double quote except this escape sequence characters. You have also seen here that the line which is written with \sign, double slash sign here, means as a comment line, it is also not printing. As I have already said you that this is a comment line, it is given only for user reference, for the helping of user. Fine. So this is the use of comment line and escape sequence characters. So one more thing is here, that we have seen that here we are using int, then we are going to use return some value. So means if we use here int, main function says that give some value, but suppose we don't want that main should not ask. Main should not ask. So for that we write here void. Void means that function will not ask you to return any value. Then you can return this, then you can also run. Is it? See, fine, it is working. So if we are using here void, then this main function will not ask you to return any value. Got it? So but if we are using int here, then we are using int here, then return 0 is compulsory to write here. Got it? So it working fine, it is working also fine. So it depends on you that how you are using. So it is best practice that you use here int main and return 0. Fine. Okay, we are now continuing. So here we have seen that how to print one string. So string is which is given inside double quote. Whatever you will write inside double quote, it will print as it is. Okay, one more example we are seeing, then we will move forward. Printf, let's learn C programming by coding. Okay, fine. Now we run it. Sorry, semicolon is not given here. Give semicolon. Now run it here. Fine. Because we have not, why we have, it is showing you in the same line, because we have not given backslash n. So where should I put the backslash n? After learning, it should come on next. So learning, then we will give here backslash n. Got it? Now run it. Now you will see the next line is written inside this. So it is only by your practice you can improve this practice. Fine. Okay, so now we have seen here that we have to print any string, but now suppose we have to print any numerical value. So value, so how we will do this? So now we have to suppose print any numerical value. So how we will print any numerical value here? If you put any numerical value inside this, suppose we have given 2.5, then it will print as it is, because it is a string. Whatever you will write in double quote, that is a string. So that is not a number. Got it? So we will not write it like this. Whatever you will write inside double quote, that will be considered as a string. Got it? So here we have to use it as a number. So what we will do here? So we consider a variable here. For example, variable is a name or container where we put some value. For example, we have written age. Age is equals to 45. This age is a variable where 45 is being stored. Is it? Like so here only writing age 45, it will give you error. Why? Because your C compiler doesn't understand that age is a which type of variable. It is a numeric variable, but in numeric also we have to find that it is integer, it is float type, or whatever type. So here we are going to see that. So here we are going to see the types of variable declaration also. So it is an integer variable. So we will write here int before this. Int age means age is your integer type variable which is storing 45. Age is your integer type variable. Okay, and it is an integer type variable. We are writing here comment also for your reference, integer type variable declaration. Got it? Fine. So now we have to print this age here in the next line. So what we will, how will you print? You will write here printf. Got it? So what? Now you will write it like this, age. Will it work? No, it will not work. We have given like this, then it will show you error. Let's run it. It will show you error, segmentation fault error is showing you. Got it? So what is this? Suppose now what you will do here, how will you will run? So for this we write here, see it is like this, and here in double quote we have to make understand the compiler that age is not a string, it is a variable. So which type of variable? So it is an integer variable, and for integer variable we use here conversion characters. What is conversion characters? conversion characters instructs your compiler that which type of variable you are using. So here we are using integer type of variable, that is age. So for integer type of variable we use here %d. %d is being used for integer type of variable. So %d is used for integer type variables. So if you will run now, what will the result? See, it is showing you here 45, but again it is coming in the same line. So again for your practice I am asking where you put \n. Yes, you think? Here after coding, here you will put \n. So now again run this, then this 45 is coming here 45. So here if you want that it should print some string also, before 45 it should show you some string like your age is. So your age is equal to 45. I want that my result should appear here your age is 45. So how will you write? So %d is denoting age. So before %d you will write your string, because string will print as it is. Your age is equal to, then a space, so it will print as it is. As I have said, whatever you will write a string it will print, but except this conversion characters. So %d will not print, but it will print the corresponding integer variable values. So if you run this, see your age is 45. Got it? Fine. So again we are considering one more variable here, like suppose one is your integer type variable. In the same way we want some numeric variable. So we have used here float and marks. Suppose marks is equals to 40.5. It is your floating point variable. Floating point variable. Okay, so for any decimal type or floating point numbers, fractional numbers, we use here float. So for floating point number, again we print, you want to print here like printf. So for floating point number, in the same way we are writing your marks is equals to, but here conversion character will not be here, it will be %f. Okay, here %f will denote your, here we have written marks. %f will denote here floating point numbers, and finally we are putting here semicolon, and again I am asking to you, it will print in the same line. Let's run it. What happened? Printf hello world semicolon. Here some mistakes is. Okay, so let me check. Yes, here we have not put semicolon. Got it? So we will put here semicolon, and again we run it. So fine. So there is your output, but again it is coming in the same line. Why? Because we have not put here \n. So where should I put here \n? Here after 45, and this 45 is printing by age, and age is denoted by that is %d. So here after %d you will put here \n. Now again run this. So here is your final output, but here you are saying that after point it is showing you 6 digits. So now we will learn that how to control it. You can control this number of digits after point. So how you can do this? So for this you can use it like this. After % you can write here any number first. For example, I have given 1, and after that point, and after point how many numbers you want. Suppose I want 3 numbers, so we will give here 1.3. So now you run this, then you will say that after point it is showing you 3 digits. Got it? You can control it like this. So in the same way, here 1.1 is given. You can write first number anything, 5, 6, 7 and whatsoever what you want to. Suppose we have given here 0 point, and after point you want 2, then it will print 2 digit after point. So this is the way of controlling decimal parts after point, how to control decimals. Okay, so this is for your controlling floating point digits. Okay, so next, okay, now one more thing we are going to say, that is character type variables. We can define here character, then your, suppose you are writing here gender, we are writing here gender, and after gender we are writing here any character, any single character you can use, but single character must put inside your single quote. Must remember it, that single quote we can put any single character. We have written M. Got it? So here we can put a single character only. So this gender is your character type variable, that is single character type, single character type variable. Fine. So how will you print this gender? So at the last we are printing here printf. You will write here you are, and after that we are putting here, for character you will use %c as a conversion character, then %c will denote gender, comma, then we will put here gender, then after that we will put here semicolon. Again what, it will print in same line. So where we will put \n, after this f we will put here \n. Okay, fine. So now we again run this. So you will see you are M, it is showing you male, so it is single character, it is printing here your single character. Fine.